say 1, 2, 3. We're live. Oh, and we have to ask. Oh, we have to tag Johanna, don't we? Yes. We have to definitely tag Miss Johanna. Bye, Bentley. We'll see you later. Okay, I don't know how to get back to my main screen. Help me out. It's been a minute, you guys. Let me see what's going on here. There we go. Oh my gosh, you think it was my first day doing this. What the heck? Oh my gosh, I've got Johanna invited. Hi, Erin. Hi, Ellen. Hey, Courtney and Jason. What's going on? I just added Johanna, so let me text her. You know, I haven't done this for a week, y'all, or 2 weeks, and you'd think that I'd forgotten what I was doing. So let me just, hang on. Let me send her a message. My cruise tan, oh, it's crazy how dark I really am. Hang on, let me. I'm live. Okay, so I'm actually really a lot darker than my face because I always wear a hat. So my face doesn't look nearly as dark as I really am. Like, my legs are really dark too. You should see how dark my feet are, y'all. They're really dark. Hi, Amy. You love my cruise tan? Yeah, I'm really dark, but like I always keep my face covered because that's like what shows our true age and all, right? Let me just bring this down a level. Okay, where is Johanna? Okay, well, come to my page. Let me add her. There we go. You missed me? Aww. Hi. Come on, girl. Make it to the party. Hi, Courtney. Hi, Paul. Hi, Amy. Johanna's not there. You guys, you think that we would know what we were doing? We've done this how many times? Okay, let's try it again. Here we go.
Hey.
She's arrived.
I know. I just want to make sure my friends can hop on too. That's why I was looking for that tag.
I tagged you, I thought.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because I just went to go look for the release and then I like tried to hop on. I was like, what's going on? And then I saw your text message and I guess I swiped to touch it. And you know, sometimes I'm technology like not real good.
That's okay.
Yeah, you look pretty. I love that pink. You know that. That's like my favorite color.
I think it's called Cake Pop.
I think it's called Johanna's.
Okay, well, welcome to the party. It's been 2 weeks. Before you arrived, I was showing them how tan my legs are.
I saw like a minute of it.
And my
Oh my
feet,
God.
I'm so dark, but I always wear a hat because, well, I don't want to look old when I get old.
No,
So,
I know.
you know, like I try to, and I have melasma, I get dark spots, and so that scares me to, you know, not, I don't know, like I just don't want to get in the sun and damage my face and stuff like that. So, yeah. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Erin. Let me go through the messages here because I feel like there's a lot of people. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Amber. Hi, Luke. Megan. Hey, Abby. So we got a lot of stuff going on tonight, and I need to pull up my Facebook. What's that?
I was saying hi, Kathy.
Okay, so Ellen shared. Do you want to keep track of that?
Sure. Yep.
You're awesome. Okay, well, it's been 2 weeks. I feel like we're a little rusty. Like, usually we jump right in, and it's like tonight I'm like, I don't even know where to begin. So I'm going to let you jump in and start.
Okay, so wait, I have Ellen. I'm catching up to the party.
Hi, Chad. Well, it's about time. We usually start at 9:30. It's almost 10. It's a late show tonight.
Make sure all the kiddos are in bed. Definitely 18 and older show tonight, I'm sure, because we're getting caught up.
What's up, Megan?
Hey, Megan.
Girlfriend, I tagged you, just so you know, because I just got onto Facebook to look.
I know, I just looked.
Okay,
Megan, Grant I have, and then who else? And then I have
Ellen shared.
Mm-hmm. Kathy, did you share?
Oh, no. My phone battery is dead. I better charge me up. So I was setting up my phone, y'all, earlier, and I was just getting it, like, set up because I'm going to do a charcoal mask here in a minute. And legit, like, didn't realize, but I just think, I took, like, 241 pictures of myself setting up my phone because I had it on the button.
I love it.
So what's up, Johanna? Welcome
Oh my
back.
God. I know. I'm so excited you're back. I was like having withdrawal, like with you being gone. I know you had a beautiful cruise, but I did. Definitely having withdrawal. So you want to tell everybody what we do here? We're just two dope queens sipping some tea, sharing some friendly chatter.
Ellen's got a cocktail, cheese and crackers, and she's ready for girls talk.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, like this is strong, not filtered. So many people ask us all the time, what is strong, not filtered? Like, what are you selling? And we're like, hope brokers. No. We're not selling anything. We're literally just being real and raw. And we have conversations, hey, Randy, that might be a little off topic. They might be a little backhanded. They might be a little taboo. Hi, Mark. We love to engage with the crowd. We love for you to share. We do a giveaway every single week. And all you have to do is share. Kathleen shared. And put shared in the comments, and we enter you into a drawing. It is literally that simple. And what's really cool about what we do is we try stuff, we talk about stuff, we edify people, we empower people, we educate people, and we just get real and talk about a lot of crazy things. Now, I have been on vacation for a couple weeks. This is not fake and bake. This is Southern Caribbean, close to the dang equator, like dark tan legs. Like my face is so much dark. Like, you know, everybody saw my feet and they're like, I thought you'd be darker. And I'm like, yeah, I protect this with a hat and keep it covered because legit do not want to ruin my face and look like an old ass lady. You know, I don't want to be 65 with my skin that's all tight and taut and leathered and laid out. Like some of those ladies, I was like, I put sunscreen on. I use Australian
Gold
sunscreen, Blue Lizard, because, you know, they're closer to the equator. So their
what was
skin
the
looks
SPF?
great. 30, but it's Australian 30. So that's like 70 in Indiana.
Well, no, they legally can't make anything over 30. It's against their laws there. Like, cause
it's really strong, though. That is their strongest.
Yep.
Their strongest. So, yeah.
Can I tell you my worst leather story ever? We had to leave Australia because we live there. We had to leave there to get our visas renewed. So we went to New Caledonia, which are the French islands off of Australia. And my mom's like, we're going to a Club Med. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's gonna be so awesome. I can I think I was like 14. I was like, I can jump on the trampoline and be like a circus star. Like, it's gonna be awesome. Hey, Chris, apparently it was like where old folks like 75 and older go to vacation, and it was a nude beach. Nude 75 and older. I was like, Mom, so when does therapy start and how can I like get my memories? Like what? Like, what's going on? I was like, oh, never again. Read the fine details. So
we went to St. Martin one time and there was a nude beach there. So we walked over there. And then, like, I don't know, I think when you have never been and you've never experienced one, and you're like, ooh, I'm going to go, and then you get over there, and you're like, maybe more is better. Like, because the people that go there are older. Oh, puppy, remember? Hey, say hey.
Hey, Bentley.
Oh, hey, Bentley. He's part of the party. But, you know, like, you see what's going on, and you're like, no, please, put your clothes back on. We don't need to see that. And even on our cruise, okay, because of the length of our cruise, it was almost a 2-week cruise. You know, most of the people on there, the median age was like 55 years old. And so some of them even probably should have had more clothes on than they did. You know, like even the comedian was on and he's like, please put more clothes on, because, you know, you have little old ladies that are wearing French bikinis.
Oh my God. It's the craziest thing. Like, cause when I lived in Australia, we lived on a topless beach. So it just became like, that became normal. I think it's like when you go below the waist, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, everything's not for everybody. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm not body shaming or anything like that.
No.
Like, I don't know. I think some things are like meant for your husband.
Some things, I think sometimes people are just comfortable, and Puppy wants to be part of the party.
Hey,
say hello, everyone. Oh, hi, everyone. Say, hey, Mom. Hi. So Mom got started with the show, so I got to come up here and just, you know, be part of the party. You want to be part of the party? Yeah.
But I think it's great. Like, people feel like free enough to share, you know what I mean? To do whatever they're going to wear. That's great. I just remember as a young child being like, where am I? Like,
but sometimes that's, if you're not used to it, but if you grew up with that, and that's normal, because you can tell where the French girls are on the beach and where they aren't, because they're little bottoms. Like, you see butt, and it's like a thong or like a little tail, and so you're laying by the pool and you're like, all the men's necks go like this when they walk by.
They're breaking the luck.
Yeah, but you know, and then their tops are minimal, but like for them that's normal. Absolutely. And for us, we're like, ooh, put those buns away. And then I'm like, ooh, if I only had buns like that. Man, when I was 20, did mine look that good? I should have been sporting them and like strutting around the pool. But for them, it's not like they're trying to be out there and be all naked. Like, they feel covered up at that, because, you know, some of them have went a little bit wider, but I'm like, woo, you know, but whatever. Hey, Steven. Yeah, bikini. Hey, I still will. Hey, Christy Lynn. I still will wear a bikini. I don't care. I've got good tan lines, but I feel like at 42, I still have it together. I don't have stretch marks. I don't have sagging skin. So I'm going to, you know, until the day that my husband looks at me and says,
hey, Katie.
A little bit more is better. So, hey, Katie. Hey.
How much weight have you lost? Speaking of that, how much weight have you lost?
Oh, I think about 27 pounds or something like that. I don't know. I know. You know, like, I feel like there comes that point in your life as you get older, you start to see your friends diminish. Like, they get sicker more often. All of a sudden, it's like, oh my gosh, they think I might have diabetes. They might think that, you know, I have this, that, and the other. Blood pressure, heart medicine, like all of a sudden, like your conversations go from, hey, where are we going clubbing, to, hey, what medicine is your doctor recommending?
What doctor are you going to? Because mine just retired. Yeah, like that's.
Like it's kind of, oh, share. Yeah, Katie, share. Ellen, don't you dare. You've got a rockin' body, please. You've lost a lot of weight and you worked hard and you go to the gym. Bust it out. Like, please. I saw people that were probably 250, 300 pounds wearing bikinis. And I was like, all right, get it, girl. Like, I love that a woman feels confident enough in her own body that she's just going to wear it. And like,
my mom,
the only person that it matters to is your husband. What'd you say, Joe?
My mom wears a bikini.
She should. Like, I love it.
She loves it. She's like, this is the best bathing suit I've ever had. And I was like, it looks great on you. Because my mom's a dark Sicilian when she tans. And then she got like an olive bikini and it looks so good on her skin.
Oh, I bet it does.
She's like, I love this. I need a cover up to match. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, you need my mindset, Ellen. Here's the thing. So going back to the doctors, like, I just made a conscious effort. Like, I want to live long. Like, I want to live till I'm 100. I want to experience so many things. I want to take tons of adventures. Yes. And I can't do that if I'm not healthy. And my mom's side of the family does not have good health issues. My dad has lupus, and he has something, something, and something. I mean, I have Crohn's disease. I've had it most of my life. Most people don't know that. I don't publicly talk about my Crohn's disease because it was traumatizing, like to be able to not do normal activities or eat normal food. I mean, I was down to the size of my arm at one point because I was so ill and in the hospital all the time, you know, and having to be dating and then having to run to the bathroom. You're like, oh, thanks for making me dinner. I'm going to have the shits for the next 3 hours. And we've just met. I'll be in your bathroom. You can text me. Like, that's embarrassing. So, you know, like, I know what it's like to go through those things. And so I just made a conscious decision that I was going to be aware of what I was putting in my body.
Absolutely.
And here's another thing. Katie Henning shared.
I got her.
I was very specific with not wanting to diet. I wanted to supplement because I think supplementing is just that. It's not a fad. It's not a phase. It's supplementing. It's giving your body really good nutrition. But in addition to that, being aware of what I put in my mouth. I think sometimes when we get on diets, we beat ourselves up because all of a sudden it's that time of the month and then Easter candy comes out and our favorite eggs come out and we're like, oh my God, I crashed. I'm just going to binge eat and now I'm off my diet. And then you like go through these things. It's like the yo-yo effect. And for me, Joe, like I literally just was like, okay, well, I'm going to know I'm going to fail. I'm a failure when it comes to dieting because I love food. So I'm going to have bread, but I'm going to limit it. I'm going to have carbs, but I'm going to limit it to like my date night to Salvatore's. If I want a piece of cheese or dairy, I'm just going to have a small piece. Like I can take a slice or two of cheese like you normally would eat one and like turn it into 27 little pieces. And then I cut my crackers up. And so I'm eating like,
yeah, it's really about like choice. Like I know I'm the same way. Like I want to eat clean. You know what I mean? Like that's really is. Like I'm going to splurge when I splurge, but I'm pretty much like I want to like eat clean. You know what I mean? Eat clean. That's really what it is. Hey, Nick. But yeah.
Hey, Susie.
Yeah. We have so much going on. So let's talk about who you met on your cruise because I'm super excited about the stuff we are giving away. We are giving away. There are no strings attached, people, other than you have to share this. We are not selling anything. We don't.
But we're not doing it tonight. We're going to do it next week because we're going to tell you all about who they are. So we're going to give away, I've got a couple CDs. So let me go here to.
Let's see if anybody can guess it.
Okay.
So then extra slip next week if they can guess it. How about that?
Yeah, we can do that. And then I also have this charcoal mask that I'm going to put on today.
Oh, Christ. I don't know what else to say. Crystal. We're both like this. Thing.
Okay, so Ellen, you've lost 15 pounds. Honey, before you go on your cruise, you call me and we're going bikini shopping. You're going to rock one. Mm-hmm. Yep. You need to. You've worked hard. Celebrate. Strut around that pool and be like, hey.
I love that lipstick. Oh my God.
I have interstitial cystics. I've always had to pee. Feel like I have what?
Crystals.
In stomach pain with it. It sucks. I always have to make sure there's a bathroom everywhere I go. That sucks, girl. I can give you a hug. I don't know what to do.
Katie, just let her come to New York. She's overdue. She can come hug both of us. Y'all, you know Lynette and I have never met. Never met. In person.
In person. Okay, so here you go. So this here, let me see. Now, here's the thing. They gave me permission. So I had a conversation with them after their show, took pictures with them. I haven't posted on Facebook yet, so you'll have to watch my page so you can see. Girls, both your hair looks great tonight. Thanks. Her hair looks bomb. It looks incredible. We're going to have to touch on that. But they have the rights to use this music, and they gave me permission to play their songs on Facebook. So if I get tagged, they actually said that they would back me. So that's kind of cool, right?
Yes.
We've got the okay to
Yo, we have such great stuff to give away. Make sure like you guys are sharing. I'm gonna keep a list for double entries for the next 2 weeks. So
this is good. So yeah. Listen.
I want it.
Can you hear it?
Hey Jess. Hope California's going on. No, I can't hear anything, girlfriend. I feel like you maybe should have gone with the other one first. I can't.
No, you can't hear it yet?
Yeah, barely. Maybe we should just tell them what we're giving away. Suspense is
You
killing
honestly
me.
can't hear it?
No.
Really?
Really.
Mm.
Hey, Frank. I say go with the other one. Right now.
Damn.
Yeah. Ooh, somebody just guessed it.
No, it's not pentatonics, but it is an a cappella group. Yep, you're getting close. Try again. I'm going to pull it up on my other computer, Joe, which is here, so that because it's got this speaker right here, and I can crank this one. So let me get in here.
Yo, so she met these people on her cruise. Just ended up having conversations with them, Lynette. Is that what happened? Why you're trying to pull that up?
Well, okay, so here's what happened. So they were supposed to be the headliner show, and we went into the theater, and when we went into the theater, like, Carly came out, the cruise director, and she's like, okay, we're sorry, we have someone else coming out, this comedian, and I called him and said if he could do it, because he was going to do the final show, and so he's like, let me shower and get dressed. Well, what happened is one of the singers from this group got sick because they jumped on the boat in Carousel, and he had food poisoning, so he couldn't leave his cabin, and so they postponed their show. So their show wasn't as long, and so like everybody wanted encore. So they said, well, maybe we'll go down into the Centrum and we'll sing later. Well, we were someplace, I don't know, where did Jim and I go? Oh, we went to book our another cruise. Hey, Victoria. She's from Canada. We met on the cruise. So she was on the same cruise with me. So as we were walking down the stairs after booking our cruise, like, one of the singers was coming up, and I was like, are you all going to sing? And he's like, I don't know. Pay attention. Then a couple more came, and I was like, all right, are y'all going to sing? I'm like, we're changing our direction. We're going to come and watch you. So we went over and talked to them. Well, then afterwards, they went upstairs to sell their CDs, and I went up there, and I started talking. One of them, his wife is from Fort Wayne, which opened up Pandora's box and a bunch of conversations. And then I was telling him about the show, and we were just having like a really good heart-to-heart conversation. I said, well, we do this show, and I would love to be able to give away your music because it just, like, it gave you goosebumps. Like, it was so good. So, yeah, that's how we got it. So I got a signed CD. So, yeah, it was good. Let me get a good song. It was
Someone
really
said,
good.
oh my God, the fort.
Yeah. Yeah, his wife is from the fort. And she, like, her family's in insurance and something like that. I can't remember what he said. But, oh my gosh, you guys, these guys are so good. I'm just trying to find a song. Like, this is the one I want you to hear because I love this song. Uh-oh. What's happening? This song I really love. It's from the movie Shrek. This is the one that got me moved. Please hold. Oh my gosh, you guys. Lynette needs an assistant tonight. So, no instruments. This is the worst song to show you of the instruments because they do drums and stuff, but this one is so good. Can you hear it now? Okay.
Kind of. It's just really soft.
They perform everywhere. They have shows everywhere. Hey, Joan. They're so good. They do Bruno Mars stuff. Hi, puppy. You like the edge effect too? Okay. Can you hear him?
So beautiful.
Anyways, that is the edge effect, you guys.
Love it.
So there's signed CDs.
Oh my gosh, y'all.
Yeah. So awesome. So this is going to be our giveaway, and I will post some videos of them singing this week. In addition to that, so we're going to give away one of these next week. One of them I'm keeping. I haven't decided. Both really good. And then I had the opportunity, 3 weeks ago, Johanna, to meet Addison Agen from The Voice. Now, you guys all know The Voice is on again this year. And right now, Kelly Clarkson's on it. Well, Addison Agen is from Fort Wayne, Indiana. And so, again, right place, right time. I get to come and hang out with her. And I got some signed CDs. So Addison Agen was the second runner-up. So she didn't take first place. She took second place on The Voice last season. So if you Google her, well, you'll know all of her songs. She is the most humble, sweetest, nicest, incredible young lady that I've ever met. Her family did so many things so right with her. She's so polite. She has manners. And her voice is incredible. And I just love, she kind of walks to the beat of her own drum. Like, she is incredible. Hey, Lynn. Megan, you've never heard of them. But yeah, hey, Danielle. I'm trying to say hello. But this here is also going to be a giveaway a week after. But we need some shares for this kind of swag, because this is good swag, you guys. This is not easy stuff to get. You have to be in a venue where you can get them. So I'm just saying, you're going to need at least 10 shares those nights. What do you think, Johanna?
Yes, you'll get more every time. You know what I mean? However many you want to share, or if you want to invite, if you tell us you invited X amount of friends, maybe we can figure it out that way as an extra.
Yep.
Extra.
So be talking about this next week. Tell your friends we're giving away signed CDs from these bands that are touring, and you know, like, that's incredible swag.
I think it's so cool you got to meet these people like back to back. You know what I mean? Like back to back.
Yeah.
What's the odds of, you know what I mean? That's so cool.
Addison Agen and Edge Effect.
I love it. They're amazing. I can't believe they make everything by themselves, and I can't believe she went on that show. I feel like I would cry every 5 seconds because I'd be so scared.
16 years old. 16 years
that's
old.
Phenomenal.
Right from Fort Wayne, Indiana. So I think that's pretty cool, you know. And I asked her, I was like, so what's it been like? Because you get thrust into stardom. Because I dated someone who was in the limelight. I have friends that are in the limelight. Their past took them in a direction where they tour and sing, or they play professional sports or whatnot. And, you know, being in the limelight, you guys, it sounds like it's all fun, but you can't even go to the bathroom, especially now with cell phones. Like, there's no privacy. You can't go on a date. You can't go. Like, it is like literally people are in your business. I remember when I was dating Tom, like, people come up all the time, like when we were having dinner, and want his autograph and pictures with him. And that was before there was even like cell phones were to the degree that they are now, and all of your apps and stuff were on there. So it's kind of crazy. So, you know, I always try to be very respectful. And she said she's so thankful for her friends and her family. And so that was really sweet because, you know, her friends have kept her grounded, which is pretty cool. So,
oh my God, that is awesome.
Yeah. Hey, Anita. Anita was just on vacation too, someplace super warm. And I think she's in Puerto Rico or something like that. So all of us are rocking beautiful, you know, tan skin. I know, like, look at my face. Look at the difference.
Meanwhile, the rest of us are sitting in nor'easterns back to back. And apparently we have 4 more coming.
Wait, Kathleen just said her son tried out for The Voice. So how far did he make it? Because a lot of times you have to go through interviews and then you have to do another song to get selected to go back to go onto the show, if I'm correct. If I understand that right.
I had one friend, her daughter got flown out for producer only, like, tryout on there to see if she could go on stage. It was basically like the one before you go on stage, but they flew her, you know what I mean? She didn't even go through the regular tryouts or anything. They just picked her and said, will you come?
Well, what do you think about American Idol coming back? That's kind of weird to me.
I don't like any of those.
But here's what's crazy. Okay, so my roommate, when I was just out of high school and going to college and working, was the co-host of American Idol the first year. Brian Dunkelman. Swear to God. Yep. Again, small world. And then like one day I'm sitting in the laundromat and I'm like, what the shit? And I'm like, what are you, Brian, you're on television. And then he did all these stints with like 30-minute sitcoms and stuff like that. And he's been on like Celebrity Fit Lose Weight Camp or whatever it is. And you remember like Two Guys and a Girl and a Pizza or something like that, like all those weird shows.
Yeah,
Friends,
yes.
all of those things. So yeah.
I think it's really cool. I think it's like an honor and a privilege because those gifts are like God-given. Do you know what I mean? They're God-given. A lot of those
yes,
gifts.
he did. Okay. And then Ellen said that she saw Addison at the bowling alley. That's cool.
It's a wicked
okay,
cool.
so I'm going to have you take over from here for a minute, and I'm going to remove said makeup. Oh, I love that.
Okay, let's play this or that.
Okay. And I'm going to take off my makeup. Y'all are going to see me with all my makeup coming off. I'm going to keep my eyes and lips on, but I'm going to take all this off to put this charcoal mask on.
Okay, so we're going to play this or this. So hashtag what your guys' opinion is, and you can even say why. But LA or New York City? Which one? Which one would you rather live in?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Where I'd rather live?
I'm asking everybody else, but I'm talking to you.
Oh. Okay, I've been to New York City, and California is on my bucket list, but I've heard a lot of things about LA, so I'm going to say NYC so I could be closer to you. No, I take that back because I'm going to go LA because the weather.
Oh my God.
And it's closer to Hawaii, and I could puddle jump over to Hawaii.
Oh my God. I love it. I would say I'm not a fan of LA either. Oh. It's a lot. It's a lot of makeup.
I mean, when you have a crazy ass face like mine, you got to get it all covered.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Oh, see, Kathy says NYC. I say NYC too. I almost went to school out at St. Mary's. I almost played lacrosse out there. Definitely NYC. I prefer the East Coast. I wasn't even born in the East Coast, and I prefer the East Coast. Okay, so Dallas or Chicago?
Ooh, Dallas has got a lot of crap going on, and Chicago has a lot of gun crime, and crime is really bad in Chicago right now. Sorry if you live in Chicago, but that's what I'm reading. And there might not be any truth to it, but I see a lot of bad things going down in Chicago. But Chicago is like a couple of hours away from me. It's not far.
So you had to live in one. Which one?
Chicago. It's hot as hell in Dallas.
It is, having lived there for years. It definitely.
NYC. Kathy's the only one that's playing this.
I know. Nobody else wants to play. Okay. So
these take off your makeup and lickety split, no time at all. They're Limelight face removers.
Yeah, it definitely is working. Okay, so Cartier or Louis bag?
Louis. You know I love Louis.
Oh my God, I would go for a Cartier.
A bracelet?
A ring, a bracelet, a watch, an earring.
And isn't it Cartier?
Sorry, Cartier.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just asking. Like, isn't that bougie?
Yeah.
Like, I'm a hipster, remember? Dallas. You guys make
LA.
sure you're hashtagging.
Yeah.
Hashtag, which is the pound signs.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Dallas. LA for some reason. The weather, Danielle. Yep.
Okay, so a month in Australia to do whatever you want, or a 2-week cruise?
Oh.
I know what I'd pick. I think you can probably tell what I'd pick.
Australia for you.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been to Australia, so I would probably say a 2-week cruise.
Really?
Yeah, because I really love cruising. Like, that's crazy to me. You put me up against a cruise. Yeah, I love cruising. Ooh, this just shot out on me.
I'm like paranoid to get on a cruise that I'm going to get sick. I swear every time I'm on Facebook, people are talking about like the death plague from a ship. Or they got
what?
Like the death plague from a ship. 2-week cruise? I can't. I feel like I'm stuck.
Yes, Ellen, for the win.
Like, I feel like I'm held captive and I can't get off and I need to go somewhere. I want to leave.
Okay, we went to 5 islands. You can totally get off. And you can get off on the ship, too.
And you can stay
a friend.
but you have to get back on.
Yeah, you do. But
Yeah,
like in Carousel, we didn't have to be on the boat until 10 p.m. We got off at 7 a.m. That's not enough time for you on an island?
Yeah, Carousel, definitely.
Carousel was so pretty. Like,
it's
so
beautiful.
pretty. Okay, there's so much to do on the cruise. That's the thing.
Aruba and Carousel are on my bucket list. Australia is beautiful. Everybody should go there once. Spent 4 years there. Everybody should go there once. Okay. Love or money. You can have endless amount of money until you pass away, or endless amount of love.
Bentley. Bentley. What do you have that you shouldn't have? That dog is eating something he shouldn't. Jimmy left him out today and he ate my chair. Yeah.
I think he just needs attention.
He ate my chair. Okay, what was your question? I heard him chewing on something that didn't sound like a toy.
Endless amount of love until you pass, or endless amount of money until you pass?
Money.
Money.
Yep.
Ellen says
love.
Let's see what everybody else says.
Okay.
What do you think I'm going to say?
Oh, I already know what you're going to say.
Love. Danielle says love.
You don't know? You don't want to talk about it?
Kathy says love.
Oh, hi, Sonia.
I feel like I'm definitely going to say money. Is that terrible? That makes terrible people. I'm really nervous. Where is this from that you're putting on your face?
Oh, get down, puppy. Puppy wants it.
Who makes this thing you're putting on your face?
Satin Smooth.
Oh my God. Did you look at the ingredients at all?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, I'm like an ingredients checker now, guys, after our hair situation. I want to know everything. Everything. So let's talk about our hair real quick. Our hair situation.
Oh, you want to hear something really funny?
Oh, I want to hear anything funny. You know that.
I thought it was just serum.
No, girl, I know. That's why I was like, why is she squeezing and wiping?
Because I didn't read the directions.
I was like, what is going on? That's what I was wondering.
Oh, shit.
I know. I can't believe you're putting that sucker on right now. Listen, guys, we're down for anything. I think my tiger mask was at least cute. Oh my God. Is that going to be like the cement one? That like rips off your, like it has glue in it? All right, so let's talk hair real quick. Guys, my hair was so damaged, and I'm not going to say the name of the product I used because I don't want a cease and desist letter served or to be sued. I'm just going to put that right out there right now. Because
that company is getting scared because all these people are talking mad crap.
Well,
they're talking the truth about what happened.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And a ton of it got picked up by CNN. So CNN, I believe, did a story, and there was a big break one. They did a 3-day series out in Vegas about this company. Yahoo did one on their website. So it's pretty much, there's a bunch of places. The lipstick looks really good with that. But your face looks sad when you're like, I can't do it. I can't make sad face.
Apparently, I have resting bitch face because I look pissed off. And now I know why people think I'm pissed off all the time. Look at my... I need to go get Botox so my lips go like this.
You just need to put some wow on there. That's what I did. My eyes look wide open.
Yeah, like my lips look... I look unhappy, but you have amazing lips. Anyways, your hair. So, I picked up this story about this company. This hair company.
15 months ago, or not 15 months, in October, I tried a set of samples from this company, and I tried them once, and I can drop my before and afters. I don't mind doing that. And after trying the product once, and I look like I had moved to Houston and had an oil feel on my head. It was the most horrific thing I've ever seen. And so I messaged the rep where I got the samples and said, here's these pictures. And she goes, oh, you didn't use the products right. And I think to myself, we've been washing our own hair since we were 4 or 5 years old. What do you mean I'm not using the products right? And I said, I read the directions. She's like, they're not right. And I said, what do you mean that erections aren't right? And she's like, I'm sending you another set of samples. And I said, okay, girl, send me another set. Listen, I'm willing to support. We support other people. I'm willing to try whatever, or I was willing to try whatever until 5 months ago. So I tried these products. I did think they were good. They were kind of out of my price range. So I said no. Well, I started going to my hairstylist and I said, Jess, remember that balayage you put in my hair that started up here? It's now right here. So I had all this color stripped out of my hair, and hair started to, like, literally I did this and like hair would just come out. I would get my ends cut and there'd be like white dots at the bottom looking like I had like lice at the bottom of my hair. And my hair was brassy and I was like, what is going on? So I tried, and I'll just say what I tried to fix it. I tried Paul Mitchell, number 3. I tried Olaplex. They put one, which is the strongest one, in my hair, and I slept in a plastic bag all night I kept it in for 12 hours, y'all, trying to fix my hair. I looked like a bag lady. Literally had my hair up inside a beanie, and it was a bag inside a beanie, going to a doctor's appointment. It was crazy. Trying to fix it, and that didn't work. So then I got like stage 2 to put in my hair and a whole bottle of stage 3. So guys, pretty much, and 5 inches cut off. So pretty much, I think at this point, $400 later.
Hi, Aubrey.
Hey, Aubrey. $400 later, still severe breakage. I go get my headshots done, not last week, but the week before, for work.
Andrea.
For press and stuff and for our website, and my boss goes, you have such bad breakage, I would put your hair up and like wet it or something. She's like, your breakage, like you can't have your hair down. She's like, and I don't know what you do in your chair, but your hair is everywhere. You need to wear a hat to work. It is that bad. And so literally I'm about sobbing, but I remember I'd made an appointment with the local spa up here, my friend Maggie. And so I get my headshots done. I wear my hair down. I probably shouldn't have, but whatever. And I tell Maggie what's happening, and she's like, okay. So literally they're taking scissors and they're scraping this way and there's stuff coming off. They're scraping this way and stuff's coming out. And I mean, and she's like just touching my hair and it's literally just falling. Don't have thick hair, but I have a lot of hair, I should say. Do you know what I mean? A lot of hair. Mm-hmm. And so literally there's 3 hairstylists looking at my hair, and there's one girl who just does hair analysis. That's all she does for a living. Like looking at how to fix hair, what
like
color.
CSI at the salon.
Yeah, literally, that's what they had. Like literally was like that. And she was like, girl, your hair's bad. And I said, I'm afraid I'm going to have a pixie cut. And she's like, you may have to have a pixie cut.
Oh God, I would die if I had to cut off my hair. I've already had it cut off about 6 inches. Look at how much shorter it is. I've got to cut off a lot. Hey, Emily.
Yeah. So y'all, she did a Malibu crystal treatment on it. And when she did that, or first she used the brand new Surface product charcoal. Speaking of charcoal, Lynette has it on. It's from Surface. I love Surface Goldwell products. And so it's a new cleansing one, charcoal shampoo. So she used that and then treated me with a Malibu crystal treatment. Now this treatment, y'all, removes any toxins that are in your hair. So literally when she was doing it, I could smell the sulfur coming out of my hair. It smelled like a perm and relaxer mixed together. I was almost to the point where I was like a little gagging, and she goes, feel your hair, and you could feel literally the grit and like slime come out in your hair. It's disgusting because my hair could not repair itself because it had been filled with all of that crap from that other company. And so that's why I was having continual damage for 5 months, regardless of what I did, until I did the Malibu. Your hair looks so thin up top. Malibu treatment. And then she followed it up with a glaze and a toner in there to take the brass out. And now I use a Diva Curl mask, and it's amazing. That came out a few months ago, and if you guys aren't using it, I would. Y'all, I could not put I can put my hair through my hands. It's not stopped. I could not have done this. I couldn't have done this. Oh, like before I saw her. Literally, I get here and it'd be a knot, and I would just grab a pair of scissors because I knew it wasn't going to come out.
You know what you need to do? You need to send, because Maggie put it on Instagram, and so you need to put that post that you sent to me of everything that she used in your hair plus your before and after in the post. And we can tell you if some of your friends are in the business and they want to sell you a bottle that's blue.
It's going to give you results like Wing shampoo.
Don't do it. Like my hair, I love to use dry shampoo and I love to go a few days without washing my hair. Like it's not good to wash your hair every day. And I would go 2 or 3 days. Now I go like an hour and it's like somebody's taking grease from a frying pan where they've sizzled up some bacon and they're like, drip. I literally carry dry shampoo in my purse so that I can freshen up my hair throughout the day because it looks weighted down and greasy and disgusting. Like it's horrible. And my hair, the breakage is horrible. It looks like I wore a rubber band that was plastic and was like tearing my hair. My hair falls out all of the time. It's everywhere. Like it's not good. This company has not, and they're not.
They don't feel bad. I think you should even talk about how you went to the dermatologist if you want. I don't know if you want to.
Oh yeah, I had a yeast infection on my scalp because of it.
Because of the product, y'all.
Yeah, true story.
And we're not one to sit here and bash the company.
And here's the thing too, like, and that's why we're not going to say the name, but like my scalp kept on itching and they're like, it's because of the detox. And I'm like, dude, I literally feel like I have fleas in my hair. I'm like scratching my head like a dog. And I'm like,
I had white
literally
flakes
going crazy
out of my hair. Yeah, I've never had dandruff. I had white flakes like chunk, like.
Oh yeah. On your scalp. Yeah, it was bad on your scalp. Like your scalp itches. Yeah, a yeast infection on your scalp. It's disgusting. Andrea, we were not going to say because they are,
they're in full swing, y'all. They are like handing out.
Yeah, so there was this Facebook page where some people had went there to talk about their experiences, good, bad, or other. And they literally want to take over this page and send letters, and they've already sent letters. And the administrators from this page, you guys, have filed suit against them. Because all they were doing, all they were doing was sharing their experiences. You know, like if you go to a bad restaurant and like I remember a few years ago here in Fort Wayne, one of our insurance agents went to Saboya. The chef was sick. They did not let him go home. He gave everybody whatever he had, and it was a really bad flu. It was in the food. You know, people shared that. It doesn't mean we didn't go back to Saboya after like 6 months. We're like, oh, it's good Mexican. We'll go back. But like people share, that's what people do. And we don't do it because we want to slash anybody. The name of the game with Strong Not Filtered is never to slash anybody. We never want to say anything bad. We're just simply sharing our experiences. Now I have 2 and 3 of my friends that have had nothing but amazing results.
Can I tell you?
Yeah.
So the reason and I talked to both the hair analyst and my hairdresser and the other hairdresser there. And I said, why are some people don't have problems? And she said, well, your follicle is open. She said, so it's absorbing it. So it looks straighter. It looks like it's more maintained. It looks healthier. She said, but let me tell you, talk to them in 6 months. They're going to have bald spots because their hair's too heavy and it's going to completely fall out.
Now, see, my one friend, she actually shared with me that because she had a baby and, you know, like for whatever reason, when women go through that hormone change with children, she had a bald spot. And like her hair, she has so much hair since she started. Her hair looks amazing. It like you could yank on it. It's like a pony's tail. Like it's amazing. So I give her credit and she stands behind it and she's had great results. Her hair feels good. You can run the test of the scalp there stuff on it. So she loves it. And so I do believe that everybody's different, but I believe that the majority
20,000 people, folks, in this group. Almost 19,000 people in this group are saying they have like complaints against it. And some of them are pretty horrific, you guys.
Well, and here's the thing too. One of the girls had posted about her experience and taken pictures, and this got shared publicly. And people were harassing her and threatening her. And didn't they slash her tires? Like It was a big to do. Like some people are really bent out of shape over it. And I'm like, it's shampoo. Just let it.
I only tried this thing. Lynette and I only use samples, and this is how much damage we've had. I've only used it twice. I think Lynette used it more than I did.
Yeah, because I got 2 samples, but it was like a 2-week, and it was weird to me that you had to wash and then wash again to lather.
Well, it has a relaxer. That's the whole thing. It has a relaxer in it. So if you look at your hair, it doesn't curl. My hair doesn't curl the way it used to. at all.
Okay, so here's what's really crazy. Remember, okay, oh my God, I wish Abby was on my hairdresser, because I even said to her, I'm like, what is going on with my hair? It won't curl. I was like, yeah. Well,
as
she's
soon as
done some stuff, and I've used this Big Sexy Hair. You have a friend who sells it and trying to get me to use it. No, Ellen. I mean, do what you want to do, girl. But I can tell you, Abby and I had this whole discussion. Do you remember? I don't think I told you that too, but I've used this Big Sexy Hair Detox shampoo, and it strips your hair, and it's like you can't even put your fingers through your hair, and then you have to like condition it afterwards, but it's made a difference. And I've had to use a different curling iron and crank the heat up just a little bit. But even Abby was like, Lynette, what did you do? She thought I had my flat iron on so hot that I was breaking my hair. And so the fact that my hair is actually curling again is like super exciting, because it would be straight by the end of the day. And I would be like, Abby, what am I doing? Like, what? And she's like, what did you change? I'm like, the only thing I changed is my shampoo. But I didn't know that that was also
because it's all in there. So it's just holding it. It's like weighted, because your hair is so, that's why we're getting breakage, is because it's so heavy. That's what's happening. Do you know what I mean? That's what's happening. That's why it's breaking, because of all that.
Oh, Ellen, ask Abby about it. Ask her about my hair. I asked her to look at my hair, and she's like, she starts to tell me some stories, and like, she said, I need to take scissors on it, and the buildup is bad. What's a relaxer, Joe? Someone's asking. Yeah, and it's really expensive, too. But, you know, people have had great results, like 5 people that I know. 3 that I know, 2 that I don't. This thing is really crazy. I feel like I should be wrestling on WWE.
Can I just tell you, I'm not trying to be a bitch or anything. Like, and I'm not one to bash anything. If I don't like somewhere I eat, I don't even talk about it out loud that I don't like eating. Do you know what I mean? Or I won't post about it. I might talk about it, but I won't post about it. I'm not that girl. If I get food that's not great, I'll probably sit there with it. Do you know what I mean? And not send it back. That's just the type of person I am. And I'll probably extra tip the waiter because they probably had a bad day and it's the kitchen's fault and not theirs. Like, that's just the type of person I am. I don't know anyone that's had good results. And the people I know who sell it, their hair looks like shit.
Okay.
I don't know what else to say.
I just want you to know.
I mean? Like, I don't know what else to say. What's a relaxer? How can we say this? I feel like you're in the biz and you would know it a little bit better than me to explain. It's a chemical process that has
so if you have curly hair and you want your hair to be more straight, so it relaxes it. Okay, think about it this way. It's the opposite of a perm. A perm makes your hair curly, and you can get different types of curl. Like, you can get tight ones like little old ladies, or you can get more relaxed. You can get a looser one. I mean, they have more of a beachy wave perm now. I don't think they have quite mastered, and maybe they have. It's been, I don't know that much, but, you know, you can get this nice curl. And so now take it to the other way. You want to relax your hair. You want it to be straightened. You want your hair to just relax. So
but it's got a chemical in it like lye, doesn't it?
I don't know.
I don't
know. You researched that more than I did and added me to that group. And I was shocked. And like, I got to the point where once we started to find out that they were going to be doing all of these class action, like these lawsuits and stuff like that, like I wouldn't even comment or like, I would just creep and read because I was like really surprised by that.
Stuff in to be looked at by the class action, you know what I mean, to see, but it's hard because I didn't buy samples. Do you know what I mean? I didn't purchase, so I don't have a proof of receipt or anything like that, and I don't have a doctor's note saying I've had a medical condition caused by it, and my license hairdresser may or may not, I know you do, may or may not, you know what I mean, qualify. So there's all these little loopholes, and you have to be super careful with this stuff because they are no joke right now. They basically, Las Vegas released a story, and they basically scared the pants off of CNN out there, or whatever, some local station out there, and they're pretty much wanting to retract everything. You know, and they're flying reporters down to Florida, you know, to get different, it's not good. And I think the biggest thing though that scares me is the red clover causing hormone issues, red clover in anything, you know, and I don't know if any of this stuff is true, like with regards to hormone issues, but people are even claiming miscarriages from use.
From red clover? Is it an ingredient that's in that product?
Yes. Like having heavier periods, having mood swings, having tender breasts, having, you know, feeling more stressed, like all of that stuff. And I don't know, like that's not my experience. So I'm not saying, do you know what I mean? Like I don't saying that, and I'm not discounting their experience, but y'all just be careful what you take. And I am a researcher, but I kind of gotten lax because I love our show and I want to try different stuff, but definitely more conscious. That's why I asked you. I was like, girl, did you look at those ingredients before you slap them on your face?
I did. Actually, this is the same company that most people use their wax treatment. Drusella shared. Yeah, so like if you get Drusella, yeah. So Drusella shared. Okay, guys, so I'm going to switch gears here because we want to get off that topic. Okay. So speaking of products, I'm giving away tonight 4 samples, amazing samples, and they're not all natural. They are actually certified organic.
What?
Okay. Yes. And they're non-comedogenic, and they contain no synthetic fragrance or colors, no parabens, no phthalates, no SLS, and have never been tested on animals. We had a big discussion about animal testing the other day. So one of them is 40 Cure Cream, and it has lavender in it, and it also has tamanu seed in it. So it's really good for like dry skin, psoriasis, like bad spots on your skin. You just put it on your skin. It's a sample of that.
Wait, slow it a little slower, I want to see.
What?
Show it a little slower, the packaging. Ooh, okay.
No, my lighting's a little off. I don't know what to tell you.
I can see it.
Okay. And then the next thing I'm going to give you is Sotox, which has the Songi mushroom face serum in it. So this is really good for areas that have had like over sun exposure, dehydration, and you just put this on your skin. I love it. You're about to try their foundation, Drusilla? That's awesome. I love their foundation. I love, love, love their foundation. I love their whole product line. You can see I have their whole product line right over my shoulder. I loved it so much. I kept on using it that I became a consultant because who doesn't want to earn it for free? So if you ever need anything, let me know. Sunflower face oil, the must do. So if you want to have that really misty, dewy look from like what the stars have, then that is your must do. And then the last one is one of my favorites, you guys. It's the lemon and jojoba bead face mask, and it's like a body scrub. So, like we were talking the other day that, one of our favorite products that we both loved, we found out had plastic in it, is the exfoliating beads. And that's kind of traumatizing when you realize that people are using plastic in their stuff. And so, research what you're putting on your skin, So
I love it.
100% organic, and I can't wait to send those samples out. So I'm doing free samples. So if you want these samples, just make sure you share and hit shared. So I'm going to send these out.
I love it. We've been using Lush products for over 20 years. It's around 20 years that we've been, like, mom and I have been using Lush. You don't even want to know what that looks like now.
It was driving me crazy, but I don't care.
Okay. You know what that looks like? I feel like you just need a...
Whips and chains?
Yeah, or a ball.
Oh, well, I was thinking that Catwoman came up. And also I was thinking a WWE wrestler, like when I had this mask on, like
with a mustache,
laying the smack down, like.
Oh my God, too funny. No, I think it's important that we are just conscious of what we use. And I know for me, like, skincare is really important. And so I like to use as natural as possible. I know there's another skincare line that I looked at, and if I told you, and this is from an oil place, their skincare has mink oil in it. Do you know how that's made? They boil minks and take the fat from the animals and process it, and they're supposed to be, you know what I mean, a holistic company. And so I just think it's important, even when you're looking at things and it says all natural, like, what does that mean? I don't know if you guys know, Urban Decay now tests on animals. I will not be buying another palette, another product, another mascara. I don't think there's any need to. And I understand, like, medically, like, sometimes we need to test on animals. I don't like it, but I definitely understand having had to do it in college. remember feeling traumatized having to test on animals in college. Definitely not something I'm interested in at all.
I remember watching, like, I listened to this, I read this article one time when I was going to New York and we were going home and I don't remember it. I was going to try to find it, but it legit was all about all natural products and like raspberry flavoring, you guys. Do you know where like it comes from? It comes from like muskrat anal glands. Like that's where some of the flavoring comes from. Your all natural raspberry flavoring is like anal glands. Like I was reading this article and I was grossed out.
Yeah. What? Your gelatins are made from bones, animal bones.
Yeah, it's from hoofs. Yeah, it's from the hoofs of like cows. I think it's cow hoofs. Yeah, like it's pretty incredible. Like if you want to really have that discussion, it's kind of crazy because we like I can't remember. I have to look for this because I remember reading it to my husband and I'm like, oh my God, like I cannot believe some of the things that were, you know, like some of the popular food items and like even like macaroni and cheese, like what is in it? Like some of the items that are in your foods that you eat, you wonder like, oh Lord, like Jell-O. Yeah. I won't eat Jell-O anymore because there's
gelatin in it. Yeah.
Gelatin. Like think about what they walk around in. Like ketchup, you can have so many bugs within your ketchup too, which is really crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, like it's crazy. I know people that used to work at the Red Gold factory.
Your Dunkin' Donuts frozen drinks, you can have so much bacteria in it and serve, you know, that way. And, you know, they say that's fine. The other thing is like, even some of the red dyes, like you said, are from insects, like insects that way too, like just crumbled up that way. Okay, so you also have on here angry people walkouts. Angry people walkouts, and let's talk about that mask though for a second. How'd that feel?
Oh my gosh, it was good. Has it been 20 minutes? Because I am over it.
Yeah, I say yeah.
Okay, yeah, it feels really good actually. It's supposed to minimize my pores.
They look minimized.
Thank you. It's supposed to make so it has charcoal and acai berry, acai. I don't know however you say it. Like everybody says it different. And so it helps with refining pores, promote softer, smoother looking skin, and it helps with skin tone. Yeah. Angry people, I just want to go back to my cruise. Sometimes people are just angry. Like they're just legit mad and angry at the world and they find something to bitch about all the time. You are on vacation in the middle of the Southern Caribbean where someone makes your bed 3 times a day. You have clean sheets every day. You have free toiletry. Like they're cleaning your damn toilet every day. They're picking up your room. You have food to your, like you can eat anytime you want, like a spread of food. Somebody was so mad because they didn't have strawberry sauce. No, they did. They just had to go get it. Yeah, like just angry. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like you have been enjoying all these fabulous Caribbean islands. And I know people that can't even afford to go on vacation. And here you are on vacation and you're angry and you're just taking it out on people. And let me tell you about buffets. Yeah, how can you be on angry on a cruise? Like when the buffet comes out, you guys, I've never seen more aggressive people. You think that getting for a cheeseburger, which is unlimited, they're gonna when you eat 20, they're gonna bring out 30 more. Like people are like, they see the buffet and they're like, move, and all of a sudden it's like, move. Like I was here first, and I'm just like, okay, puppy, you're happy, aren't you? Oh yeah.
I can't even like.
You're a happy dog, aren't you? Oh, you're such a happy puppy. No. You like the charcoal mask?
Oh, what a puppy. Okay, so the walkout, I think you're talking about National Walkout Day.
Yeah, you wanted to talk about that.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting. Our schools around here, like local to me, I should say, did a walk up. And what they did is they gave the kids like stickies and they went like and posted something positive on all the lockers. They gave them 7 Post-its and they let them do something positive. You know, they honored, what was it, 17 victims? Is that how many victims there were? in Florida, I believe. So they did like 17 minutes of silence, you know, to like honor them. So I believe the school empowered them in a way, and we had a nor'easter. Like they weren't standing out in the freezing cold. And don't get me wrong, my mom let me skip school in Australia to go do marches, like political marches. I got caught on TV once by my headmaster because my mom said I was sick and I was on top of a street pole. To like, yeah, I would find that out. So,
Johanna, you weren't feeling well? Did you need to
no,
get closer to the sun?
it was totally worth it. It was the Olympics. This one was the Olympics. Australia had just got back with the Olympics and they had won all those medals for swimming. So I have all the Olympic signatures from the swim team. And I was like on a flagpole on like the cover of the newspaper and on TV. Like it was not a good sight, but you know, it was fine. He thought it was funny. But yeah, and I'm all about empowering in speech that way. And I don't know what it's going to take. I have no idea. I have no idea what it's going to take to change things. I remember the first time I saw a shooting was Columbine, and I actually went to a lacrosse camp with a girl who played on the team, like on the high school team there, and she talked about pulling into the high school because she had skipped school to go to lunch, and otherwise she would have been in the library. I get chills talking about it still. I remember her talking about it with me and how she could have been dead, you know, could have been dead. And I think that's, that's 20, almost 20 years ago, and nothing I feel like has really changed. And we have increasing, you know, my mom's friend died in Sandy Hook. She was a teacher, you know, so it's like, I don't feel like there's any change. And I don't think guns kill people. I think people kill people, but somewhere we gotta like figure something out. I don't know. Have psych tests for people that own guns and children. I don't really know. Like, I don't know. I think it's a hot topic, so I don't even know. So I don't want to piss some people off. I'm not about people taking away your guns, but I just don't like seeing people get hurt. So it's hard. And I'm a Texan at heart. Don't get me wrong. I like to shoot guns too.
My grandpa's a gunsmith. We have guns. I've got my license to carry. I can conceal carry. Like, you know, I've been around guns my whole entire life, but what I was taught to use them for and how I use them, it's a choice. It's choices. And it makes you wonder how people get to the choices of where they are. And so, I don't know. I'm not really going to engage too much into this conversation because I don't want to go controversial. And I know that this is, you know, people are very passionate. And I saw, like, even with the Trump campaign, just how traumatized people are by people's opinions, and like how
I don't understand that.
I don't know. So I feel like this is a topic that we're just going to lightly touch on, that I think that here's my talk about this, Johanna, and I'm going to keep this light and airy because I know that our show is really about talking about taboo subjects and being real and honest, but this is what I love. I love that children of all ages, young and old, I'm proud of them for wanting to take and have something done at a legislative level to protect not just schools, but churches, theaters, like, and I love that kids at this young of age are getting involved because they are our future. And so I love that they are rallying together to have a common goal so that we have a safer place to live.
Yeah.
I mean, because it scares me too to think that, okay, they have walkouts. Okay, well, who's the next guy that's coming? And everybody's standing outside of the school because they're trying to make a point, because people are cuckoo crazy. So are they going to come out and like attack these people that are standing up for something? And I don't know, like, there's so much to this conversation. So I'm just going to keep it light and airy.
I think, you know, we moved to Australia right after a guy walked into a Tasmanian diner with a semi-automatic and shot the whole entire place up, you know, and killed a lot of people. And after that, Australia decided that there would be no more semi-automatic weapons. you know, in the country, that it was just basic, you know, rifles. That's basically what it was. And I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't know if people need an Uzi in their house. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's just...
Yeah. Drusilla... Sorry,
I
Joe.
agree with her. I definitely agree with her. And I agree, like, people are fed things through media and they aren't actually informed. Do you know what I mean? Aren't actually informed, which is sad.
Yeah. And I think, like, in New York State, to get your gun permit, like, they legit, it is so expensive. They legit will, like, walk out in fields for 20 days to find your neighbor, to talk to them about you. And, like, I think that that's how it should be. I think that people do need to have background checks. I mean, I have background checks on my tenants. I have new tenants moving in. Do you think that they're moving in without me doing a background check? Absolutely not. Like, I think that people need to do background checks. So I'm just going to keep this light and airy. Yeah. It's getting deep, and we don't, I feel like this could be super controversial, and I'm just not into that. So let's go someplace fun. Giveaways.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I have to say this. My school had skeet shooting after I left, and I love skeet shooting. My dad's like, God, you could have done so well at that. I'm like, I know, you know, go to school. I would love that. Oh my God. My friend's dad managed a resort range where they had a golf course, massage spa, and they also had an amazing skeet place to shoot. And so we would just go after work and just a bad day at work and just go shoot. I loved it for free. And he was like a world renowned, like, he would shoot the gun upside down. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I love that. Like, you know what you're doing. It's awesome. That's for sure. Okay. So we're sharing, right? I have 5 people.
That's it?
5.
Y'all suck. Just saying. Just kidding. Just kidding.
That's super controversial. We can't talk like that, Lynette. I'm only teasing you, friend. Okay. So what do we...
My face is so tight. It feels so tight right now.
I just did the exfoliator, the one without beads in it. And wow. That's why I look so awake. Yeah. Minus the gray from my hair being stripped. Your hair looks really cute.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right. So we sharing anywhere? We good? And everybody done? Everybody shared? You gonna play some music? Maybe some Addison Agen?
I don't think I have anything of hers all up here. So I'm gonna just play something else. It's really late because my husband just got home from work.
Hey, Jimmy.
Well, he's not in the house just yet.
I know, I started you guys off late. Sorry, I got in from practice late. Told Lynette I had to shower. It was like 20 degrees out.
What do we want to hear?
Something good.
Alesso's always good. Hey, Jimmy. Hey, Amberlyn. Okay, pick it up. So I'm going to send out some samples. Maybe I'll pop in a fun lip gloss, too.
Where is this from?
To Mexico?
No.
What is it? Turn it over. Is it Haitian? What does it say right on the bottom?
I think it's Belgium.
I don't know. What, you want to bust out my money, too?
I found it on the desk inside a holder. I found it inside a koozie. I know. I'm like, where is this from? Like, why is it just like in a random koozie? Like,
Eastern Caribbean for me. All right, draw it up, girl. I feel like our show is really not like funny like we normally are. Okay, you guys, next week, tell your friends. Addison Agen, signs, Edge Effects.
Hey, Mom, you better get a share in. And where's this money from? You're like, where did you get that?
She said, you found my stash.
Ellen.
Ellen, I will get these to you, Mamacita. Congratulations. Ellen was just at my house today. I was not here when she came, but Ellen was here today. She's getting ready for her cruise, so I will get this to you, Ellen. You know, someplace warm and sunny. I don't know yet. She's waiting for her passport to come back in for her husband.
Really?
Yeah.
When are you leaving for your next cruise?
You know, in a year. March 1st, we're going for another couple weeks.
Where are you going?
Southern Caribbean again. Caribbean. We like the Caribbean. Other islands that we haven't. We're going to go to Bonaire. We haven't been to Bonaire. We're going to go back to Curacao. I believe Aruba. We're going to go to Labadee, Haiti, which is Royal Caribbean's island. And maybe Barbados again.
Oh my God. Ella says Mexico. Drusilla, is that how you say her name?
Drusilla. She says, I enjoy the show. I don't have much I like to do when I put my babies to bed. Well, we are so happy you like our show. We missed it the last couple weeks, and we're glad to be back. We're so excited. Usually we're more fun, but I feel like, I don't know, we're like tonight. But oh well, we have a lot to talk about.
Absolutely, okay. Lots to catch up on. If you guys have topics you want us to talk about, remember, always drop them down there, and we will definitely look at them and talk about them. And you know us, we're not afraid to talk about anything, so just let us know. What are you doing to your face?
Messing with my contact. I think it flipped around.
Oh, that sounds painful.
All right, y'all. Well, we're going to see you next Thursday at 9:30.
Bye, guys.
Bye.